Hi, my name is Eva Michaelsen. I'm the product manager in iShare. Today, I'm really thrilled to show you all the new features in iShare Workflow 2024 version. For a start, I guess you already have noticed that we have implemented a brand new start page. And also in the right section of the screen, you can see EyeDa, your new iShare assistant. We have worked a lot with automation in this version. Introducing EyeDa is one of them, your chatbot who will help you out with all the questions you must have in or regarding iShare Workflow. So let's try it out. We can ask what's the difference between a line mandate and a document mandate. So while EyeDa is preparing her answer, EyeDa is built up on the user documentation, the FAQ, and release notes. So EyeDa can answer up on general questions, but are not trained on your data, doesn't have insight in your data or your setup or your users at all. I'm really proud of our new start page. In the left section, we have focused on your work panel. So all invoices or other documents that you have for approval will be in the For Approval tab. And for accountant users, they will also have a set of follow-up tasks here grouped by document type. In the upper part of the screen, there are three boxes reserved for KPIs. We have document overviews down here. And in the right section, there is saved searches. We have implemented support for saved searches for different modules. You also have an overview of all your documents, like your expenses or your purchases, and there is a section for your own personal notes. Here in the lower section, the information from accountant department, it's pretty much as before, but it's slightly improved with the support for adding links and hyperlinks in a good way. So I said that we have worked a lot with automation, and we have. Automatic approval flow has been asked a long time from our customers, and now it's implemented. So here I have an invoice that's received. I can start the approval, but in the approval dialog, I will see a new tab here with suggestions. So these two approvers are AI suggested approvers with the confidence green and red. So we can click inside this pill to see the reason for why it has such a high confidence level of 80% actually. Of course, there are settings which will make sure that the invoices with a high confidence or sufficient confidence level can be sent for approval automatically. If an invoice is sent automatically for approval, you will see it in the list. You can see the awaiting coding icon is in blue and green color. Also, inside the approval step, you can see that the step is suggested with very high confidence and automatically sent for approval. Here again, you can find the reason for why it's high confidence. The EyeDa icon we have used for automation as well. So both automatically suggested approval and automatically suggested coding will be marked with this auto or icon. In Invoice Agreement, we have implemented the complete coding grid. It will be much easier for you to set up invoice agreement with split codings and also have a clear view of the content of the coding template. So here it is manually coded over 2 lines, splitted by department. I can instead say that I want to add a coding template, and you will get a view of the content in the coding template right away. It's possible for me to modify the coding, and I can copy this line. This should be splitted by 2 departments. And they should have a share of 50% each, like this. You can see both percentage and amount fields are present here in the coding. That's also implemented in all coding templates. So you can set a fixed amount on one or more of the lines, and the rest amount will be coded according to the percentage share. A lot of you receives e-invoices. And not all suppliers will supply the data in the tag where I share read the information from. So here I have an example where my supplier have put the PO number in the buyer reference tag. So you can see here I have uploaded the XML. The standard GMA will give me this PO number, but that's not the correct one because I know that the correct one is 2736 something. And I can look it up in the file. I can find it here under buyer reference. When I click it, I edit to the paths where the import will be looking for PO numbers. I will drag it up because that's the preferred field for this supplier to look for PO number, and also need to add the supplier here. Oh, that was the... So the next time I receive an invoice from Grafo, the schema settings will look through buyer reference first, and if there's no result there, it will look for order reference. When I have added a new tag here, I can click to show the result, and the result of the import will be that order number is set to 2736756. It can be hard to set up this correct yourself, so don't hesitate to contact our consultants or customer care, and they will gladly help you to set up this e-invoice mapping. In the purchase module, some new fields have been added, and the possibility to connect a purchase towards a contract. There is a field here in the shop where I can look up all my contracts in iShare contract module. I will now buy IT equipment, and we have a deal with Dustin Norway on IT equipment. So when I connect this or add this contract to the shop, my shop will be filtered by items from Dustin. I will buy a Mac. And when I add this Mac to the shopping cart, I can see the remaining contract value is listed here in the right sidebar, together with the net contract value. Going next, I get to the purchase summary. Here we have added some new fields. The suggested delivery date is now suggested based on estimated delivery days. So it's here set 10 days ahead of today's date. This field is, of course, open for adjusting to the date that's suitable for you in your purchase. Also, we have added Incoterms, location, and purchaser as examples. When I close a purchase that's not yet sent, I will be asked if I want to keep the draft. In supplier master data, there is a new field now for purchase email. We have already the supplier email from your ERP system, but many of our customer has reported to us that that's not the email address they want to receive the purchase on. So we have added a new field where you can add the purchase email address. Also, you can choose from what email you want to send the purchase email. You can send it from a company email address that you state yourself, or from the purchaser's email, or from the user that is actually activating the purchase. A few last small features I want to show you is this new one, automatically reject invoices where the amount is 0 on import. And also in automatic coding, the dimensions not to be suggested by autocoding. You can now also add approver and or final approver as values that should not be suggested by the autocoding. I'm really looking forward to getting your feedback on the 2024 version, and I hope that the new features that we have implemented will give you a great value.